Hello everybody and welcome back. This is episode 20 of our CITTADELLA career mode, and as I told you, we're gonna end the transfer window today and simulate a few games. Actually, I was even thinking about if I should do like a full simulation season, not a whole career mode, but make the second season a full simulation season. As we don't really care about the second league, we don't really think we can get promoted or fight against relegation. Of course we can't get relegated, but if you could get relegated. So I was actually thinking about that, but I decided against it. I will still play games, but what I think will happen also in this episode, but also in the next episodes, is that I will always play like one game and simulate like 3 to 5, 6, whatever. What I definitely know is that I'm gonna simulate this game against Terney because I don't really need the money, it's just a cup game. And also I don't think I can win the cup, so it's really not important for me. I'm gonna simulate it and the transfer window. And then I probably will simulate 2, 3, 4 more league games and play one game today. And I think it's gonna be like this, at least for the second season. I really want to go for season 2 a lot quicker. I mean, now we are at episode 20 and we are playing the first game of season 2. If with episode 30 we could play the first game of season 3, that would be fine, that would be cool. So I really want to try to go through this a lot quicker than normal. And yeah, really a bit rush through it, except we can actually fight for promotion, and of course I will play more games. So, we do have enough days to rest. Mikia is injured, so I will replace him real quick with Taturis of course, and put our third choice CDM. Where is he? Can't find him. Did I loan him out? I did loan him out, yes, so I think then I will put in Giorgio in here with fast. And then I'm gonna simulate the first game of this season. Let's see if we can go through. We do have a decent opponent, so I don't really think we can do it. But we're playing at home, our squad is actually decent rated, and except for one player, we are fit. One last thing I want to say after or during the simulation. As I told you, season 2, after the transfer window, I'm gonna change kit numbers. So this is what I'm gonna do. I will go for the next, I don't know, I think it's around a week to go. Maybe even less through the transfer window, and whenever things happen, we loaned out who we loaned it out, sold who we wanted to sell. When all these things happen, I will change the kit numbers. Kaplan scored the goal, Kyrgios for Galis, they missed the penalty, we can actually go through, it looks decent, and we do actually go through. 1-0, Kaplan, the only 70 rated player we do have in the squad, he scores the only goal of the day, so we do actually go through. That is quite a surprise in my opinion. Miyakia going up, improving ball control, dribbling, agility, attack position and finishing. He's now 65 rated, and Kalis, I think he improved his dribbling, and I don't know what else he improved. Probably some stats and chance creation, so he improved at least a few stats. Miyakia 65, I can stop training him. Kali 63. I will give the 2 slots for Miyakia to Kyriakou, our backup striker, as long as Mikia is still injured. But we are really close to doing this goal. I wanted to do it in season 1, we didn't really, but come on, like the first few episodes in season 2 we did it. So there goes the one player I wanted to sell. I talked about last episode, the one player I'm gonna sell but put on my short list. One more thing I actually forgot to talk about, this is what we're gonna do real quick now, is of course every season, at the start of a season, I'm going to spend some money on buying a future scout, or scout future star, or however that's called. We always hope that this new player, this scout player, is from our nations. Last time he wasn't, he was an amazing, pacey, I mean his physical stats were just amazing, Dutch center back, so of course we couldn't use him. Scout to future stars, we do still have a few, we can actually have a look. We have this one, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 more, so we can actually go for in total 10 seasons. But now let's buy the one for season 2, Scout future star. He will of course come back, probably with the next scout report, we'll see. Maybe he's straight away in here, not sure about it, but yeah, we got our future scout and or future scouted star. Now we just have to hope that he is indeed from one of these 3 nations. Mikia is back from injury. It's good timing because I think with the next training, Kyriakou will already hit a 60 rating, so then he's the only player left. And also, they already give me the confirmation that I hit this goal, achieved this goal, which does make sense because we are still on transfer deadline day, so I still have definitely enough time to spend all the money. So what if now I spend all the money? Oh, Higuain and Dybala sold. Okay, Royce to Real. So what now if I spend all the money? That it just doesn't really make sense, to be honest. 10 hours to go, some big signings already, so I hope they will continue. Royce, Higuain and Dybala. Dybala is always to Man U. And we also have Manolas to Barca, but okay, that always happens, to be honest. It also happened my Aston Villa K-mod. I mean, last episode we tried to sign Manolas, or second last, from Barcelona, so this also happens quite often. Alright, he actually almost hit the 500 million landmark, basically, milestone, whatever. We are at 472.565 million pounds. In total, there were a lot of like 10 to 15, 20 million signings, but there wasn't, I think, one transfer over like 20 million. So there are a lot of 10 to 15, 20 million transfers, so nothing too special to talk about. And yeah, we will of course start this month with the Scout monthly report, probably already having a look at the new player. Scout has returned, so we can have a look at him. Let's go through and see if there's anybody not from these three nations, because if so, then yeah, unfortunately he's German, 59 rated, with amazing pace, 94, 83, 81 finishing. Are you fucking kidding me? Look at these stats, and he's 15 years old and he has 91 crossing, 81 finishing, that pace, 94 curve. Fucking hell, how is he only 59 rated? That's amazing. A potential of 86. If that would, I mean, he would be the best player of the series until the end of the series, if he would be from one of these three nations, but unfortunately he isn't, so I have to release him. I'm also gonna release Leandros Bezos, I think out of obvious reason, he is shit. The best name I think I've ever seen is Selig. How retarded does the game has to be? With Selig, are you fucking kidding me? But he is not that uninteresting. He has good potential, hopefully. 56 training is not amazing, but he's only 15. Has some decent pace, jumping, strength, aggression, he is very tall. And alright defending skills with high 50 to 60. His marking is shit, but I do like him. If he is growing and has a potential of like at least around 85 in the end, he's somebody I'm gonna sign up at some point and actually use. This was the most amazing guy. This was the guy I was really looking forward to, and he has a 60 rating with amazing potential. I only hope please have pace. No, okay, and then I don't need him anymore. Just because I see, okay, he's a winger or midfielder, he has no pace. I don't need him anymore. Shit physical, mental stats, he has nothing special about him, to be honest. 62 rated, that potential. If he would have pace, he would be that player as well, but nope, no pace. It's just bullshit. Look at these potentials though, 81 to 94, 85 to 91. That's crazy. These two are still not improving. Then we have two players we have to talk about. I mean his potential might still be decent, but he's 17, not even 50 rated. Nah, I can release him, don't really care. I'm not sure about this dude yet, but the thing is, Evo, he might have potential. He is not even 40 rated, 37, and therefore in my opinion there's no point. So I released him, and the other ones I think can stay. Real quick, if you can hear some weird noises in the background, that's my dog sleeping. He is making some noise while sleeping a lot of times. I think it's quite funny, but yeah, if you hear that, that's the reason. Ooh, good potential, bad overall, he's 17, but of course I'm gonna try it out, and the same for this dude. I don't think they're gonna be good, but at least I do have some kind of hope. Turkey, yeah, this dude might be good. I hope that he's at least mid 50 rated. And this dude, I'm not sure. So 4 players who all might be good, but probably are all bad. Another thing I wanted to do is, of course, after the transfer window ended, make a squad report, and then I'm gonna change the kit numbers myself. But first of all, this squad report, Panaguras hit the 70 rating. With 81 reflexes, 80 kicking now, improving a lot of stats also himself, very happy about that. Not sure why he's improving 3 kicks, but who cares. Georgia is improving, but not going up yet. Zarea is improving with pace +1, that's decent. We have Kiyako hit the 67 rating already with 80 now in almost all defensive skills. 80 feet short pass, 80 stand tackle and slide tackle, 79 marking. 3 kicks up +3 as well for some reason. Ostrich gone up once, improving spin streak +1. Some other stats very nice. Tattoo has gone up once, so also almost 65 rated. With now 78 slide tackle, so happy about that. And acceleration gone up twice. Panagos gone up twice already himself. I didn't train him, he gone up in both months, he gone up once. Very nice. Defending physical stats are not improving that fast. Vision +1. But Bogen top +3 to 80, tripping +2, finishing +4, shot +2, long pass, long shots curve, everything is up +1. So amazing curve. Kaplan also gone up twice himself, and he's actually improving some pace. Agility +1, balance +2 as well, but spin speed +3. And also Bogen top +1 to an 80, tripping +1 to an 86, finishing +2, short pass +3, long pass +3, long shots +6, curve +2, shot +2. Oh wow, I'm happy about him. He's gonna be such an amazing player. Miyake gone up 4 times of course for himself and through the training, improved agility +5 himself, attack position +12, finish +7, bong turn +8, tripping +5, long shot +2, very nice. We have Kurka Slammer gone up once, improving some decent stats here and there, bong turn +3, crossing, finishing +2, curve +2, nice to see that. We do have Kalis gone up twice, so of course we still train him, but he already improved his finishing to at least something. But himself is improving acceleration, agility and sprint speed +1 and stamina +2, so happy that he's improving some physical stats. We do have Christakos, backup goalkeeper, gone up once. We do have Hakatiro gone up once. We do have Kogitsuko gone up once, improving crossing, long pass, marking, short pass, whirlies and curve +2, curve not 82. Sendake +4, and for some reason all midfielders are just improving long shots massively. I have no idea why this is happening. Free kicks and long shots for some reason. He is +7. I don't understand why this is happening, but I don't care, because I do like to take long shots with my midfielders, so I really don't care. Mafros of course still not improving, this is why I'm not using him anymore, because he has no potential and it's just not going. Kirako actually hit the 60 himself, so I don't have to train him anymore. Improving some physical stats a lot, like acceleration, agility, jumping and stamina +1, strength +3. Yeah, so physical stats wise he's still amazing. Sally gone up twice actually himself, I didn't know him also still here, and at least improving acceleration, agility, stamina +1, so these are of course my main problems with him. Bong jump +2 to an 83, twirling +1 to an 80, finishing, free kicks, long pass +3, short pass +4. We have Georgiou gone up once, improving finishing, ball control, short pass, shot power and slide tackle +2 and long pass +3 to an 81. Kaglayan is not improving yet, but sprint speed is going up once, stamina twice, reactions once, and also free kicks twice, long pass 3 times, so that's decent enough. Kuchebe 64 weighted, still showing good potential. Improving physical stats, especially pace, happy about that. Stamina +1, agility +1, sprint speed +1, and acceleration and balance +2. Also ball control +2 and ball control, dribbling +2 and ball control +1 to an 81, crossing +2, decent. Partier gone up once, improving acceleration +2 to an 81, crossing +4 to 79, finishing +2, so happy about that as well. Dinasco still injured, still improving his heading for some reason. Varias loaned out, I think, he's also not loaned out, gone up once, but I don't really care. Even though he is improving finishing, crossing +4 within 2 months, that's a lot. Nikalwe gone up once, finishing +3. Costing gone up once, finishing +4 within 2 months, 83 finishing. I don't know, how is he improving his finishing? He's not even scoring goals, what the fuck? Heading +2, shot +2, this has to be glitched. If he continues like this, at the age of 20 he will have 99 finishing. I can't sell him because he actually could just be somebody if he can't score goals to bring on and just score goals with him. Mikia gone up twice even though he's injured, that's quite decent. Then take a +2, of course he got trained. Yeah, a lot of stats going up quite decent. Short pass at 82 now, Stantec at 77. Swing speed is also going up. Manolo gone up once, yeah, it's decent enough. I'm okay, stats now. And Antonopoulos gone up once. We do have Anders gone up twice already in 2 months. Swing speed +2, jumping +2, finishing +2, dipping +3, long shots +4, heading +3, curve +2. We do have the lone dot player Antonopoulos, who is not improving. Lampros improved once. I'm happy about that. Vadaskan is improving a few stats. Kisnakis gone up once, improving a lot of stats. And Yabue and Agafiti didn't even go up anything. And this is it. Because of this, actually, I might not even play a game, because I think that took already quite some time. But for me, it was important to do this. I don't want to do this all the time, but I think the next one, I will go at least through September, October and November. So I think the next squad report I will first do on the 1st of December. And then probably on the 1st of February after the transfer window. So I want to do many, but yeah, they take some time because we talk about a lot of players. Alright. Now, have I decided? I do know that against Latina I'm gonna simulate. I think against Pisa, Trapani, I think I'm gonna simulate at least the first 3 games. And if I decide to play a game, it's either against La Spezia or Bari. But I think actually I will probably simulate, like, go for the full month, simulate the first 3 games, simulating against Salerno and choosing one of these games and playing it, and simulating the other one. I think this is what I'm gonna do. So let's start with simulating against Latina. Nikia is back, so is he fit? He is indeed fit, so he is gonna play, of course. Tatu is on the bench, and before I will simulate, I will quickly change the kit numbers. Okay, first league game is against Latina away. You can see I changed the kit numbers. I will quick sim 3, 2, 1, boom! A 2-0 win. Wow, Kaplan with 2 goals. I mean, we have a cup game, only 1 goal Kaplan. League game, 2 goals, both Kaplan. He is the star player of the squad for sure. Deniz Kaplan already with 3 goals in 2 games. We are actually first place, but of course just now. Range rating straight up to 92, like 83, 1 win, 92. What the fuck? Okay, of course next will be goalkeeper. First choice goalkeeper to 70, backup to 65, and the third choice to 60. So I'm gonna train Tacos to 65, and the other dude, I forgot his name, to 60, and then I will straight away go to the defense already. Game number 2 is a home game against Pisa. Let's see, they lost both games yet. 3-1, boom! Another 3-0 win, Panathinaikos Kalisalik. What is going on? 1-0 in the cup, 2-0 in the league, 3-0 in the league. Are we actually this good already? Are we actually already this good that we don't concede and score 6 goals within 2 games? Really? Deniz goes back from injury, of course. Right now he is only my backup. We do have Nikolai who asked for high wages, but I already made the offer. Mamlis got an update from Romania. He is actually looking decent. I mean, I think we scouted him for the second month, yeah. So I might want to sign him up, but at the moment I won't. I'm not sure, because we do have a few. I would have to put somebody out. So we do have 3 players. I'm still gonna scout them, because they're all not that amazing that I really don't want to risk it. But I think there are 2-3 players I'm looking at right now, at least 2-3. If they don't improve until the next month, so it's still in this month and with this August squad report, youth squad report, I'm gonna release them and then I can sign these dudes up. There you go, Kalis is now 64 weighted, so I just want to improve him one more time, and he also should be, yeah, 30 to 35% to the 65 weighting already. So I think 2 or 3 more trainings, maybe already in this episode, probably already in this episode, he hits the next rating. Deligiannis runs out. 17 years old, decent potential, bad player. I won't use him. The question is, do I want to sign him up, keep him? I don't think I just want to lose him, so I think I will actually offer him a contract. Won't probably use him, I'm very sure I won't use him. And will just load him out whenever I can. Because I don't think I want to lose him, because he has a decent potential. He might be somebody that we either can sell or either use. So yeah, Nikolai accepted. We are going into the next game. Gonna simulate this against Trapani, who were last place last season, so I really don't think it's gonna be too interesting. Even though I think I just saw that they're third. But I'm not sure if I saw that correctly, but I think I saw they're third. Same squad, because it's working, no reason to change something. 3-1, boom, to the loss. Well, it had to end somewhere, but that it has to end against Trapani is a big surprise. If you can't remember, in season 1, when we played against Trapani, it was like match day. Yeah, Trapani is actually first place. When we played against Trapani, it was like 7-8 games in to the league campaign. And they had like, I think, 1 or 2 draws, and all the other games were losses. They were last place by a lot, and then they somehow won against us. And here again, they're winning against us. What the actual fuck is going on with Trapani? Here you can see Nikolai and Deligiannis accepted their contracts. You saw Deligiannis, but of course, I'm not really using him. I'm giving him a short number. I will give him a kit number as well. The thing I will do with first is, wrong thing. I will go and sign up the best out of the 3 players from Romania. Who is in Romania? This dude is in Romania. So pre-squad report, the best one probably has to be, he's only goalkeeper, he has not the best potential, so I'm gonna sign up this dude. If he is like 55 to 60 rated, has some decent pace, good player, so sign him up. And I think now we don't have a place again. Okay guys, I actually made a decision. I will not play game yet anymore in this episode, just because I think we already made quite a lot of stuff in this episode. I think it's already decent length. And I don't want to make this too long. La Spezia or Bari. I will play one of these 2 games. So I will have a look at the league table. I will choose one of them games. I think it's against Bari. La Spezia, Bari. Bari is actually not that good. La Spezia is also not that great. They're both quite shit. So actually I will simulate against maybe I will simulate both games actually. So you see, I will simulate a lot of games because I want to go through the second season really quickly. And really just play the games I'm interested in. Now I think it makes more sense if I use my first squad here. Then I only have to use my second choice team once, and that is against Bari. So I will simulate this game, and then I will look again at what Bari did and decide if I either end the episode there or simulate this game as well. First of all, 3-1, boom, 1-0 draw, which I'm happy enough about. Kaplan with another goal, Zarev with a yellow card, a second yellow and a red. And in the end, unfortunately 3 minutes before the end, we had to concede the equalizer. So they got the second point, but you still have a decent amount of points. Christakos is going up, he is now 63 rated. Also Kallis in the next or second next training should be able to hit the 65. Christakos probably will also hit the 64 in the next like 2-3 trainings. But we did win, they are now at 4 points, so I think it is okay. Alright ladies and gentlemen, I will end the episode here. We started off with 5 games. We got in these 5 games 3 wins, 1 draw and 1 loss. 1 win of course in the cup, and 7 points out of 4 games in the league. Not sure why Trapani is so good. Second place behind Pescara. In the next episode we are number 1, we are gonna play against Aria, then we're gonna simulate this game against, I already forgot, Salerno. And then I think I'm gonna simulate the games against Salerno and Perugia, and I'm gonna play against Pescara. So we are playing against Bari and Pescara next episode, simulating the 2 games between, and then I might simulate more, or might end the episode before the Cesena game, because Avellino and Benevento are not too interesting. Maybe Cesena though. If you enjoyed this episode, then please smash a like button, that would help me out a lot. Not sure what I will continue tomorrow, it might be one of all the things, so except of Football Manager, I know that, because I'm not playing too much Football Manager at the moment, but might be another episode of CITTADELLA, probably it is. Might be Aston Villa, might be Rocket League. If you enjoyed it, I hope you enjoyed it of course, and yeah, I think there's nothing left to say. Nope, nothing I really want to answer you or ask you. Asked you in the last episode already where you think we will end the season, so I can ask you again, what do you think we can achieve? Can we actually, because we started so amazing. I mean, in the last games we dropped a few points, but we still started amazing in the first 3 games. Do you think we can actually fight for promotion, maybe even get there? Or are we just gonna drop down a few places and then be like mid-table, what I think will happen? Yeah, except for this, I will see you with, not sure yet. Have an amazing day guys, and bye.